Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Neil Reviews Classics. There's a theme song at some point in this.
Neil reviews it. What is it? It's the thing that Neil reviews. Neil reviews it. That is, if he doesn't screw it up.
Hi. Welcome to Neil Reviews It Classics. I am your host, Neil Rubenstein, and we are doing our best. We've been on the road, and it is time for a new review. So, just using the phone and the lights from the hotel room. So, I apologize if it looks terrible. But does it look that great to begin with? You know, you're watching a fat guy breathe heavy. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm doing my best. Today on Neil Reviews It Classics, we are going to review the classic film, The Chase, starring Charlie Sheen from Major League and 2.5 Men. You may also know Charlie Sheen from An Epic Public Breakdown, which, I mean, he dealt with it pretty well. He ended up making another TV show afterward, but kind of got a feel for a guy who, I mean, everyone was taking a crap on him, and he just fought through it. Chase also stars Kristy Swanson, who was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the version of which we got just the most fantastic on-screen death from Paul Reubens. Just a phenomenal death scene. Really, just a huge fan of that death scene. Charlie Sheen had said in regards to Kristy Swanson that she was a sweet girl, but if she ever had a thought in that empty head of hers, it died of loneliness, which is a pretty intense burn, if you ask me. Pretty good roast. Also starred Henry Rollins as a cop, and he was over the top excellent as it. And then there were just a ton of cameos. I mean, there were some other people that you have seen before. The guy who played Dalton Voss, we've seen him in some stuff. I can't... Like, when you see him right here, you're like, oh, yeah, I know that guy. But, you know, I don't remember what any of it was. And I'm not going to look it up because it's point. The other cop, there's tons of cops in it, but the partner, Henry Rollins' partner, Officer Figus, he was the, wrestler guy in Billy Madison. And I always confuse him with the occupational hypnotherapist from Office Space. I always think it's the same guy. Well, I don't always think it's the same guy. I can tell them apart. When I see the occupational hypnotherapist, I'm like, oh, that guy was in Billy Madison. But then when I see the guy who was actually in Billy Madison, I'm like, oh, no, that's not the hypnotherapist. I got that wrong. Tons of cameos. So we got Flea, who was one of the nihilists in Big Lebowski. Anthony Kiedis, who lived under a bridge downtown. The Channel 8 news guy in the movie. All right, so the movie... I don't know which way I go on this. The movie, Charlie Sheen is a convicted felon, but he's wrongfully accused or whatever, and it starts immediately action. So he's just filling up a gas tank. Cops come in. While the cops are in there, they get an APB on the lookout for the stolen vehicle. It's a vehicle that he stole to escape from prison the day of his sentencing. And the chase is on. That's it. He grabs the first person he sees, which is Kristy Swanson, who ends up being like this fictional Ivanka Trump character. So, like, imagine someone kidnapped Ivanka Trump, like just the richest man, like public figure kind of guy, his daughter. So, it's like, I want every cop in the universe. So, they're going, the whole thing is just a car chase. It's just a car chase to beat Charlie Sheen to the Mexican border. And then they're at the Mexican border. They shut down the Mexican border. So the whole movie is just like all these like anchormen trying to get the scoop, and all these cops trying to find the thing. And one of the anchormen, his character name is Tom Capone, Tom Capone from Quicksand. Right? That doesn't matter to anybody but me. Carrie Ells. From Princess Bride. I think he's one of the EPs on this movie, but he's an anchorman. Ron Jeremy plays a cameraman. There's a weird Planet of the Apes reference towards the end. And I gotta think that there's like some kind of reference to society, and how, I'm not the brightest bundle of sticks, so I think it's lost on me a little bit, but I think there's something there, because Charlie Sheen the whole time is like, this is entertainment to you? How dare you? A woman's life is at risk. And he's really pointing out the flaws in society throughout the movie, and it really shines a light on that, because like the whole movie, Henry Rollins, his character is being filmed for like a cops type show by this guy. I'll put him in. Soundtrack is on Epitaph, so label mates with All American Rejects and Motion Z soundtrack, friends of the show. Offspring, Bad Religion, NoFX, Rancid, Down by Law, Suede, for some reason, Rollins Band. Surprisingly and thankfully, no Red Hot Chili Peppers. At one point, they cut off a cadaver truck. It's like all these like bodies are falling out of the truck. It's a fun movie. It's really fun. I'm gonna give it for fun. I'm gonna give it a Ceramic Dragon, because it's fun, and for story, I'll give it a Skull Bobblehead, because it's simple. It's a simple story, but there's no real holes in it. It's pretty good. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for always. You guys are great. I'm on tour right now. Florida in April is the next big one. Bunch of Connecticut dates between now and then. I'm with Sean Donnelly in Fairfield, Connecticut, and I'm with Calcagno and James Goff in near New Haven at the end of February. And I'm sure there's a bunch more stuff that I can't think of. And then McCurdy's, one of my absolute favorite places to play. You guys, if you're in Florida, definitely come to that. It's in Sarasota. I'm there like 6 shows in 4 days or something like that. And also Laughing Comedy Cafe, which is another really fun place to play. I really enjoy that. That's in Fort Myers. So yeah, come check it out. Thanks again for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Please tell a friend. And the podcast is back up in traffic with Neil Rubenstein. You can find it on Anchor and Spotify and iTunes and all the things. Thanks so much. Thanks for
You refuse it. What is it? It's the thing.